Shabbat Shalom, everybody. It's lovely to see you again on this Shabbat. Our story this week is about a small town. And like many small towns, the people who lived there loved living in a small town. They would go out on day trips to the bigger city, but they loved being able to come back to their special town at the end of the day where they knew each other and there was quiet. Except, at one point, the people in this town learned that two distinguished guests would be passing through, one coming from the west and one coming from the east. And for weeks before these guests' arrival, everyone in the town worked so hard to paint the fences and make sure the flowers looked beautiful and clean up any trash that was around on the ground. They really wanted their town to be extra special for these guests. And on the day when each of the guests were supposed to pass through, everyone gathered in the center of the town and was just abuzz with this electric energy of being so excited and so proud to show off their amazing town. And sure enough, the first guests approached in their horse and in their carriage from the west. And when they heard this incredible buzz and energy, they actually got out of their carriage and went into the center of the town and started asking what's going on, what something really exciting is happening. And everyone said to them, a really important guest is coming to visit today, and we are just so excited. And the guest from the west thought, wow, somebody more important than me must be coming through. This is so exciting. I want to experience this as well. And so they joined the group and were so excited as well. And then sure enough, the guests from the east started to approach from the opposite direction, and they too heard the buzzing, and they thought to themselves, something must be really exciting going on. And they got out of their carriage and down from their horse, and they walked into the center of town and asked the same questions, and they too learned that somebody very exciting was coming to their town today. But after some time, people started to wonder, where were these distinguished guests? And a little while later, somebody ran in from one of the outsides of town and said, I see a horse and a cart, but it's empty. Our distinguished guests must be here with us. And sure enough, they were. Those distinguished guests didn't think that they were distinguished. They knew that just like everybody else, they had value and worth that was important, but that their value and worth wasn't more important than anybody else there. And that what they brought was to be a member of a community that was excited, that was proud, that was joyful. So too for us, may we remember that we have incredible value and worth, each one of us. Our value and worth is magnificent. And also, it's no more magnificent than anyone else's value and worth. And as a member of a community, our role is to be joyful, it's to be proud, it's to be excited about the things that make our community incredible and special and wonderful. Shabbat Shalom.